Alright guys, this is my next battle. I did the Tifa solo run through. This is my build. As you can see, the materia set time with magnify so it hits all enemies. I wanted to hit the MP up first strike, obviously, to go in there with some gauge. And I'm going to switch out revival. I put fire on if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And then the key to everything to absorb magic damage is going to be elemental materia with lightning. Again, that is key for these solo battles in hard mode because they use elemental attacks with lightning and they would do serious damage to you, but this allows you to either be immune or absorb them. But either way, the fights went fairly smoothly except for the last boss. He got me down a couple times, but I was trying not to use magic on him just for a personal challenge. I wanted to see if I could beat him as much as I could just with physical damage because I think it's more fun than just go in there and one-shot the guy. But if you're going to typically run that battle and you just want to get through it quickly, just as soon as you hit stop, build your gauge up, hit stop, and then essentially lightning him. And I'm talking about the last guy, the very last battle. And that should work for you, but I like to do the physical because it gave me more of a challenge. And I actually almost died a couple times, but I hope you enjoy the video. I'll chime in as necessary. But for this boss, since we're already on the second fight, they come routinely pretty quickly. These guys are not that hard with Tifa. She does so much damage as a melee fighter. You shouldn't have any issues with them with the build that I gave you. This guy is vulnerable to stop. You'll see me use it in a second, but you don't even really need it for him. They're pretty weak. I think after I get up here, I use stop on them. Yeah, so here we use stop, and you'll see she just destroys him in about 2 seconds. For the next battle here, he's just more of a pain to track down. You can see I lose him a couple times, but it's still a very easy battle. You should have no problems.
Keep it up! No surprises there.
For this boss, just keep using the same strategy, same method. I'm just gonna speed up the recording on this. Pretty easy fight. Again, just watch out for his essentially ramming attack, where he charges up and tries to ram you because that would deal a lot of damage to you. And stay close to him, that way he won't be spamming his gun attack on you. But again, this guy's fairly easy. so this guy's pretty much done here. I know you guys are probably wondering why isn't he using magic. I could have destroyed these guys in a couple seconds with magic attacks. This is very true, you can. I just like to incorporate in there melee damage so I can see limit attacks, summon abilities. It's just something that I personally like to do. But you don't have to. If you want to speed up these fights, like I said earlier, use your magic attack damage to them. But I tend to like to enjoy the game with the melee mode. And I think it provides more of a challenge per se when you're going long term like these battles. But even in this one, I kind of get tired of fighting these guys all melee, and I do eventually use lightning. But I also want to show here to the people that just got into the game, if you decide to watch the video, that how important chakra is, and also prayer. As you can see, this enemy, I said it in my cloud video, can do up to 1,000 damage per attack. And each one of these hits here are doing 500, and that's with me guarding. So I wanted to show to you guys, I didn't have to do this, but I wanted to show to you exactly the importance of chakra and how you don't have to use NP all the time to cure yourself. I'm doing 1,000 at a time, 1,500, even 2,000 at a time heals and cures with chakra alone. And with certain builds, if you have the MP boosting essentially materia attached as well, you can cure yourself almost to full with just one chakra charge. But if you're like me, I like a challenge. I don't just like to do the mediocre, alright, stun this guy for a second or put stop on him and then just spam another magic attack once my gauge is full. I like a little bit of challenge, man. And it is a little unnecessary. I didn't have to get this low, but again, it's fun to me. So I'll speed up the fight. It's nothing new, but if you want to do this the easy way, just do stop and then use lightning attacks or any magic attacks that kind of put him down, and then just melee him until you build your gauge up, stagger gauge, and then really attack him when he's staggered with more magic attacks and some the hard hitting essentially melee attacks. But I'm gonna speed the video up to the end, and so you can see that this is completely feasible with just mainly melee. If you'd like to give yourself more of a challenge. Alright, essentially at this point I was like, alright, enough is enough. I have to end this here soon because he did get me pretty low. So, just use my limit attack. And it pretty much one-shots him at the end here. She's such a beast. But again, that was the Tifa battle, solo, hard mode. If you want to speed things up, stop, Thundaga on the last guy, and it shouldn't give you any difficulty at all. All these bosses are fairly easy with this build. Hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to making more Final Fantasy videos as stated before, as well as my Fortnite videos. But hope this helped you out, guys. Have a good one.